I'm here. Hello. 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 Hello, good evening, boys and girls playing shiftless around the world. Hello. Good evening. In this nice Monday of November 2020. What is the picture of the day? These three guys. We have seen some of them yesterday as well, huh? So today is the beginning of the alpha preparation. So I think we did all we could in terms of features and fixes, and I mean what we wanted to be in this alpha now is in. Now there are a lot of other features that I would like to have, like the talents, for example, and the special attacks by talent, and some improvement to the way you speak to the NPC. But there is stuff that unfortunately I cannot put into this alpha because it will take too much time, and I really think that now is the time to release a new alpha and see how it stands with number of players connected, and if it's stable enough, and mainly to start to catch again some of the most critical bugs that we have in the game, right? I think there will be still some crashes. I think that there are some on combat for sure, like we have seen yesterday already a few where the player is reconnecting and the NPC is still thinking that he needs to kill that player, and then maybe we experience some crashes. So there is some stuff. I'm not expecting that to be major stuff, but like I think we can fix it maybe in the next days while preparing the alpha release. But what I want to do, I want to ensure that we make a list, of what is needed for the alpha. I think that I had one page. I had one page, but then I think I deleted it because I had one page for the previous alpha, right? There was something like what's missing for the alpha release or something like that. What is this? How to test? Okay, so yeah. Hello people. Hello Tony, Marcelo, Tua. Hello, welcome. Hello Hula. Hello. Hi. Hello everyone, and thanks for joining. I guess you are interested like I am in when we will have this alpha out. And I think we can have it by this weekend. Maybe even earlier than that. Depends a bit on the time that it takes, to recompile. I think we have a bit of an issue with the recompilation of the Mac, which is like insanely long. But I was thinking maybe to buy also a new Mac Mini to speed up the compilation on Mac, because our Mac Mini is now of 2014, so it's a quite old machine, and is not I mean, it is working, so it can do the job, I think, but I don't know what happens when we are adding more and more assets. I think at a certain point it will reach like a memory limit and we start to swap and becoming super slow. So it's already very slow now, I have to say. When I open Xcode and I try to recompile on Mac, is usually taking hours. So, but there is also something that we can do. So we will create an alpha mission, I guess. We need a new mission, brand new. And, well, I can just open a new thingy and save it as and save it as Unreal Mission Alpha, what it will be, 076. I think 076 now, because I think we released the 073 and 074, and then we patched to 075, right? If I remember right. So, so one thing for sure will be to run the updater again. Let me see if I have somewhere. Did we document the updater here, or we documented it in some other places? I don't remember. It was a long time ago. I didn't document it here. I documented it in our internal wiki, or let me think. Good question. I have no idea. I don't remember. Updater. A real mission updater. A real mission updater too. But I think this was just the explanation of it. Right? Yes. I don't think I have a full list of scripts. I mean, the actual scripts are the one that are in our, but I think it was also on the wiki. Was maybe under launcher? No. Nah. I don't remember if we have documented what we need to do, but we have the scripts, because under each platform, under scripts actually, under each platform we have the shipping, which is this one, build shipping client.bat, which is the one for Windows, build shipping client command, which is the one for Mac, and build shipping client for .sh, which is the one for Linux. So these ones are the ones that are already, doing the job. Yeah, they will have to be tweaked a bit, because they will have to be tweaked for sure. Hello, George. Yes, it's very nice that we are close to the alpha. Yes, I use OBS, and if you want to know how much, is about 15%, I think, of my CPU. Now, the moment, in this moment, is 10%. It's taking 10% of my CPU. And I have a 12 core, so it's taking 10% of the 12 core. So yes, there is definitely an impact. In fact, if you want to stream professionally, let's say, which is not my case, but if you want to stream professionally, you should have a streaming PC. So you use a separate PC for streaming, which, for example, could also capture my my avatar, and could also run the music, and could do, all the transitions between the different scenes. So this is how people do it. If you search for streaming PC or dual streaming setup, dual PC streaming setup on Google, you will find it, and it is usually the best way. But if you are doing it casually like I do, let's say it's not a problem. In fact, when you will see that when Unreal Engine is recompiling shaders, the stream is basically stopping, right? While if you have a streaming PC, it should not happen. Also, if your main PC crashes, you can, with the streaming PC, put a message, you know, or something. You can put another kind of message or temporary message that you are coming back. Also, you can run the webcams on that PC. So basically, the load of video capture will be on the other PC. So there are a lot of advantages of having a 2 PC setup, but it starts to be a bit complex, you know. So I don't know if I want to do it. You know that I'm thinking where the hell we have we have that list. I don't know if we did it under documents. No. Under PS Unreal, no. I'm a bit lost on. I'm a bit lost if we documented the launcher separately or not. And also, I'm thinking why I don't have the launcher. I mean, we can go to the Linux machine 1 second, and but because in theory the launcher should be executed separately. No. Let me go to the Linux machine 1 second and see a few things, okay? Because this is part of what we need to do. The Linux machine is this one. I think so. Sometime I don't log into this. Okay. Found the password, which is nice. It's always relevant. So we have I don't remember if I documented all of this, but it seems strange that I didn't. But probably we did it so quick that we didn't do it. Okay, so this is the directory of the update. Then we have the PS Launcher, which is its own. Yes, and this one, I guess the last time we updated it was, yes, you see, July. So it was around July when we did the. So we will have also to rebuild the launcher. I think I copied it on another drive. I'm pretty sure that I have it also on Windows somewhere. But here it is. It's on FPS Launcher. Okay, I think I need to organize this thing a bit because otherwise, I think there have been no changes to the launcher in pretty long time, right? So I think that all the changes should have been 18th of July. Okay. So this is the latest. This is the latest launcher. So I think I need to create But do we have a documentation under this? Let me just check 1 second because there may be passwords and stuff into this script. So let me just open it on another screen. 1 second. I don't think so, but there may be. No, there are not. So there is the updater scripts. Make release, make, but yeah, exactly. These ones are the commands, right? Is it possible that I didn't document it anywhere? I didn't. Okay. Okay, I mean, it's good that we know that it's not documented. What I can do this. I can go back into my history and search for the guy that unfortunately is completely disappeared, which is called Jelul. Completely disappeared after September. It's a pity because he was helping me a lot. But no, it's not here. I'm searching my old conversations because in theory I should have recorded the conversation with him where we discussed about the sequence of operations for okay, at least I found the chat. Hello, Johnny, welcome. Okay. Let me just see if I search make release. Holy moly. Can I save a full chat to disk? Let me search one thing. Discord save chat messages to log or something like that. How to export Discord chat log, PM or text channel, exactly. That is what I need. I need to know how to export a full set of stuff. There is a program, Chat Exporter. Oh my god! So it's not a native. No, because I have a lot. I wanted to save. I think if I do Control A and Control C, let me see if it's doing something. Let me see if it's doing something. No, it's not doing it. Any one of you knows how to copy a full conversation to disk, or where Discord is storing the logs to copy? Because I'm reading the log and I wanted to be sure that I'm not skipping any. So this was in July. No. There is no information about this. Okay, I think I searched enough. I think we will have to recreate this. I found a good part. I found a good part when I'm saying yeah, I think we were a bit in a mess in July. We didn't document it because I'm reading now the chat in the other screen, and unfortunately most of the work was done manually. Okay, let me just copy. I think we need to make a new under PS Launcher. We need to make a documentation thing. I mean, like an how to use, because otherwise, let's make it. And let's make. I think I just need a TXT file. I don't need anything fancy actually. Let's say update PS updater instruction. PS updater instructions.txt. Okay, so okay, let me try to bring back some of this. So the so the process, I mean, I'm a bit surprised that I didn't document it. I think I'm forgetting something, but okay. I think we need to do the following steps. I think it's better if I keep it in a TXT and not in an image, because in the image is then hard to copy paste stuff. But so we need the first thing we need we need to create. So we need the launcher. Well, actually, I think the launcher can stay in the current Unreal Engine version. So I think the first thing is this. So first decide, right? First decide if you need a new launcher version. So if you need, so I don't know when we will need a new launcher version, but I think the launcher version should be needed only if there are significant bugs. So or updating process has changed significantly, right? At the moment we are not in this case. We are not in this case. So we don't have any significant bugs and the release process is the same. So so we assume that the PS launcher is working also. I mean, can patch any new EU release. So it's not, basically the patcher is not linked to the Unreal Engine release, right? The problem is that the moment we switch it, right? The moment we switch it, we need the moment we need to recompile, we need to switch it also to Unreal Engine. So we need to so if needs to be recompiled, then must be done on all platforms and with latest or with currently in use EU version, right? So this will be pretty painful because it means that if it happens, we will have to basically ask because the patcher can patch himself, but it's not a very simple process. So So at the moment, I would say for this release, we will try to use the same patcher. So the people already have the people that downloaded the previous version already have the patcher on their machines, or anyway they can get it from 074, right? Then we will need to package together. Let me just remember how we packaged the old one, right? So we had two. Let me check on Patreon. Let me check on Patreon, because it's the place where I posted it. I'm checking on the other screen. 1 second. Plansheet 704 update. Previous the app. Test on update. PS Unreal, PS Unreal, PS Unreal, PS Launcher. So we release the updater. We release the updater in the same directory, right? I think we released. I think I have the copy PS Unreal Windows 074. PS Unreal Windows 74. Yes, the launcher and the client. So they are in the same directory. So we basically copy it over, and then they have. Okay, this is also something important to remember. So we have. At least for Windows. Now for Mac, I need to check. But I think I have them all here. Mac, PS Unreal app. Content U4. This should be the one. PS Unreal binaries. PS Unreal apps. No, I think we have the only binary we have is the on this one, probably on Mac. I remember that the one on Mac I have to create it on Mac, because otherwise I'm doing a mess. I could access my Mac, but PS Unreal Mac 074. Okay, here it is. Ah, yes, they were separate apps. Okay. Also here they were separate apps. Okay. Okay. Okay, so basically the way we ship it, right? Yeah, I need to remember because I did it many months ago, and I did so much stuff in between that I don't actually remember where we did it, how we did it, and it's not documented, unfortunately. So so we need, so in the case in the case of no, so no in all other cases. So in the case of yes, so if yes, we need to recompile everything, but now is not the case. If no, then what we need to do, we need to ship, the same PS Launcher app together with the new PS Unreal. Now we need to be sure that there is no conflicts in the Unreal Engine version, but I think that every one of the two is using his own, right? So when I'm when I have my for Windows, no, they are in the same directory. And the engine is shared. I think we may have a bit of an issue here because the launcher shipping. Let me see what the launcher is. This is the directory where I only created the shipping of the launcher. Okay, so is a completely separate project. It's a completely separate project. So he has his own pack, and that's fine because this will sit by itself. He has its own executable and its own PDB, and that's fine. But he has, unfortunately, an engine directory which is containing a third-party libs. Now, these third-party libs should not have changed. Like, it's not that we are changing the OGG version or the PhysX or the Vorbis or whatever, but potentially, you know, they may be different. These are all DLL, so actually they are, you know, dynamically linked, and so there should be no problem. And then I have what? I have a content, which is just a debug, and I have extra, which is just the redistribution. So let's say if the DLL of the third party didn't change, in theory the launcher should be able to run. Also on a new Unreal Engine release, right? Because that's the issue, you know, that's the issue that we are having. Hello, Gion. Welcome. How about GPU? Does it like in Make You Editor or Blender or the game itself slower? Yeah, for sure is using GPU. I don't know. I think in the task manager you have also the GPU, right? GPU 0. But I don't know if I can ask. Is in the process list the GPU load? Yes, the GPU is here. So Streamlabs OBS is using 4% of my GPU at the moment. Right? It's using 4% of my GPU if you are interested. And if I bring it on screen, on the second screen, it's still using 4%. But yes, for sure is using a bit of your GPU because it's doing stuff. It's doing quite stuff. It's putting together all the sources. And in my case, you know, I have also the avatar which is running. The avatar is pretty heavy, as you have seen from the so it's about 20% of the CPU is going away from that. By the way, Animaze is coming. The new face rig is coming out tomorrow. So I hope that we can. Switch to the new one, and maybe we will have new features. I don't know. So ship the same PS launcher together with PS Unreal. So PS launcher should be able to leave. Okay, oops, I cannot type. Should be able to coexist with PS Unreal, even if they are using different EU versions. The reason is that they only share engine/third-party directory, right? At least on Windows. Then we see on the other platform, but they only share binaries third-party, so nothing else. And those ones hopefully didn't change. Now, at a certain point, I think we will also have to update the updater. But for now, I think that we can. Okay. So, so if we are in case of no, we can just take, you know, hopefully I have them all, but I think I should have them all. I think I should start to standardize where I put the all the shipping builds. I promise that I did it so many times that I don't know if this one is the latest. Because there has been a bit of a mess when we released the 073. We released the 073, then we released the 074. So let me check. We released a 073, but I think it was all internal, no? No, it was for everyone. We also released 072, okay. But anyway, 073 got completely new. Okay, so maybe I can do a short history for me so that I remember. But basically, there is a May 25 of May 2020 that we released 073. Okay, and was a full package and was without launcher because the launcher was not existing yet. Because we didn't create the launcher yet at that time. So this was a full release. So some of you maybe have that, but I don't think so that any of you still have that version. Then that version is GG. Then the 18th of July, we released the 074, right? So this was the 18th of July 2020 and was again a full package. And this one was including the updater. So this was the first release of PS Launcher, and then there was a fake release, first release of PS Launcher. Then there was a 075, which was basically released the same day because we were testing the updater. Exactly. So in the same day, we released the fake update, or let's say, well, it was kind of a fake update just to test the updater. Fake update or minor update, let's say, I don't know, not fake, but minor update to test the updater, to test the PS Launcher on an update process, and so basically everyone that has 074 can patch the game to 075, right? And that should still work in theory. I mean, I don't know, I didn't touch it in a long time, but in theory it should still be operational. So if I take, we can test it if you want. We can copy 074 and try to see if I launch the launcher, what happens. I think it goes full screen, yeah. It's saying your game is up to date. Okay, so we are, unfortunately in this release we didn't have an indication of the release, so it's a bit, you are a bit blind on, so this one is already patched, right? Now the version information, is kept under, but the version information is inside the packs, so actually you don't see it. You see it only as a player, you see it only on screen, which is a bit annoying, but that's the way it is. So there should be, I think it should be config. Yes, is this one. Okay, also this one we need to document it, otherwise I will not remember it. But yeah, so Okay, so this is what we did up to now, right? So now we need to release 076, okay? So 076 is the one to be released, okay? Now, the version information is kept in... the version information is kept under PS Unreal config and then config XML, right? This is basically the one that the launcher is reading to understand what is your version, right? And it contains an XML which is something like that, right? So we should remember to update that, right, before releasing, otherwise would be a problem. Contains this data, right? So it contains this. Now, let me put a bit of music so that we may reason better. Now, how is the volume? 5. So now, okay, so the version is there. Then maybe we can just describe briefly the structure on the different machine. I think I can turn on my Mac and we can do it because I think I have one directory for each, right? So I think on my Windows it's simply under FTMP, which I don't know if is the best place, but it is where it is. I think I will keep it there. So let's say that, let's go by platform, okay? So let's say directory structure by platform. So on Windows, I generate, and by the way, on Windows I have my build, no, I have my scripts under scripts, right? So I have my build shipping client, which I think is still valid. Didn't change it since July, but should be fully functional. Okay, so I think I will just code it for my machine and then yeah, we need to create this documentation, otherwise I will not know what to do. So on Windows we have build shipping client, which is the one to launch to create the main PS Unreal client. And then in theory we should also have under PS Launcher, which we should absolutely not launch, otherwise it's going to recompile with the new Unreal Engine and everything is going to be fucked up. We should have build shipping updater, exactly, right? This one. So basically these two commands are the one that are generating, right? And these ones are sending the so build shipping client is generating, I mean, I need to set the version first of all, but and so we need to set directory structure. Then there is like steps to perform to release a new update, right? And this will be to edit so to edit this, and we will have to do it by We will have to do it by platform as well, right? So we will have to do this. So the first thing, yeah, let's say that all platform. So the thing that we will need to do, we will need to update so this one we can do it immediately. Oops, sorry. This one we can just do it. Maybe it's already done, but whatever is the new release will be 0.076. Sorry, what is it? Unreal config. No, under PS Unreal. Because the launcher is reading the... Okay, so this one we can move to 0.76. And this one we can commit, so we are sure we are not forgetting about him. So update to 0.76, preparing for release. Okay. So we commit that one, so that step we did, but is a step we need to do. This will be valid obviously for all the versions, because all the versions are reading this file, for all the platforms, because all the platforms are reading the same file, right? So, okay, so let me go just here. So this shipping client is generating the new release under... Yes, under this, okay. So it's generating in my ftemp PS shipping client PS ship. So it will create a 0.75 0.76 sorry file there. Now the updater, which we don't care at the moment, but anyway, just for the sake of documenting it. Yeah, it doesn't have a release, so it's just created in launcher and shipping. Now for Linux, and then maybe I should turn on my, let me turn on my Mac so that we can also check that, assuming that I can still turn it on. Let's say no, but I assume yes. I think yes. He said something. He said "Wham!" So I think is turning on. Then we will try to access to it through command line, and let's see. So here we have very simply the launcher scripts, right? And here we have the build shipping update sh, which should be the last one that I used. Okay. So So, under Linux, the build shipping updater is generating the result in whatever. Here. Okay, I hope that this directory still exists. I hope so. Yes, and there is the Linux no editor and everything. Okay, so maybe I put the updater first. Yes, in both cases. So this is where it's generating the result. And then we have the other one, which should be simply, you know, in the same should be this one, build shipping client. Okay. And I think this directory, I don't want to change them anymore, so they will stay like this forever, hopefully, so that my instructions are always correct, you know. And so this one, build shipping client is generating where the hell is that? Archive directory. This. Okay. Yes, PS version will be like 07 something, right? So it's just substituting this variable with the current version, right? Now on Mac, I don't remember if I have the. Let me check one thing quick. On Mac, because on Mac everything is more complex, okay? And I don't even know if it will still work on Mac because, but okay, let's stay positive and say yes. Let me just check one thing if I have the. Yeah, on this one I have the code sign. Okay, let me see if I can access to the Mac machine from here. Probably not. I mean, probably is not this IP anymore because I was going by IP. I was going by IP. Let me see if I can find the IP. Let me see if I can find the IP without going there. In theory, I should see it from the router configuration. If I go under the connected devices, there should be. There it is. But there is only the MAC address. Fuck. There is only the MAC address. That's not nice. I should be able to find. 1 second, I'm looking in the other screen, but because it's my router configuration. Okay, I think I found it. I found it, so I just need to change is .16 instead of .6. Let me see if he's alive. Yay! Yay! The Mac Mini leaves! Yay! The Mac Mini leaves. So, I think the structure is exactly the same. I mean, it's slightly different from the fact that here we have, you know, a different home directory, but the scripts are there and is exactly the same. Is exactly the same. So I have, so let's say that for the Mac Mini, I have this directory, PS Unreal scripts, and I have shipping client, and then I will have the same for the update. So for the launcher, right, which is build shipping update. And the directory is this one. Okay, I'm just copy pasting it to the other file, so we have all the information, and these ones are putting the files, shipping client. So this one to Unreal Ship. Without directory, okay. Okay, and the updater, is putting the files. The updater. Oh shit, why is it so different? It's very different, but anyway. Launch arc. No idea why we have these directors. But fine. Okay, so we have so for Mac we have these directories, right? Which should be, yes, which has a Mac client inside, and then the app. Okay, and then the app. Okay, and then for the updater we have the same. PS Launcher app. Okay. Okay, so this is good. This is good. So at least we listed all the directories and we know where to go and get the stuff when we need it. So the step to perform a new update. This one I did, right? This one I did. Now I'm going a bit up, otherwise you don't see because I think there is my face on it. Windows. Yeah, we need to change all the bat files to point to the new version, because the bat file is not as smart as going automatically to get it from the config file. And by the way, I think the Mac Mini is still on the old, but I think also Linux is still on the old Unreal version. Yeah, I think so. By the way, I would like also to type the directory of Unreal, because I think it helps me to keep sane the directories. So C Unreal Engine is the main, right? Let me list the updater first. Now on Linux, I have on Linux. I don't know where I have the Unreal Engine, but I think it's under Unreal Engine. Yes, as simple as that. So our main Unreal Engine is here, and on Mac is I think it will be the same. You see when I do LS how much time it takes sometimes? It's just the poor Mac Mini. So yes, it's under Unreal Engine, it's under users Luke Unreal Engine. Okay, so it's fairly consistent. Okay, well, I mean it's a different user, but it's fairly consistent between the platform, I would say. Now, so we need to check, you know, we need to check if the if we have the right version, because I think we don't. Do we want to release on 4.25.2? I think so, huh? Because actually after 4.25.2, but I think yes, we don't need a new one. But they released the 4.25.4. They released the 3, which was basically empty, but then they released the .4, which is fairly big. I mean, look at how many fixes they did. I mean, I don't know if there is anything that we really need. Just reading to see if there is any. There are some crashes in the editor, but some crashes in the editor we don't really care. There are some crash again in the editor. No, doesn't seems to be so relevant. Doesn't seem to be so relevant. At the moment, we are on 4.25.2 dash release, so I think that is the one that we are gonna. That is the one that we are gonna use. Right. So we can't, but I think unfortunately that on Mac we have So that we can start right now the update, because the update will take forever, I tell you. But if I go, okay, now I have my list, so it's a bit easy. So if I go under user Unreal Engine and I do a git, I don't know, status. Is it too small for you to read? I can make it bigger. I can make it bigger. Terminal appearance, window, change font. Boom, look at this, huh? Look at this power. Look at this power, so you can read it maybe now without getting crazy. Boom, 14. Boom. Wow, git status. Is the Mac Mini? Oh, yeah, it is. Otherwise, I would not be able to to see him. He's on the net for. Well, you see how much time this guy is taking. The question is, do we want to spend the money to buy a new Mac Mini? I have no idea. Should we buy a new Mac? It's super slow, I tell you, it's insanely slow. The problem is that everything on Apple costs a fortune, you know? So whatever you want to buy is, even if it's a very, 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 very shitty PC, it costs you €1,000. I mean, yeah, it's more versatile, better, super good, 3 times more rapid, 6 times better. From the 17th of November, sorry, it's in Italian. From the 17th of November, there is the new Mac Mini coming out. Tomorrow is a sign. Is a sign we need to buy it. So, from €819. I mean, we can buy it. I mean, but look at the keynotes.
Best year ever.
Ever. Best ever existed. Look at this. Look at this, is inside the brain of the Mac Mini. Apple Silicon. M1 8-core GPU. 11 trillion operations. This guy really looks like a scientist, huh? This guy not, but I don't want to listen to all of this, but it seems to be that they I like the mustache of that guy. Look at this mustache. Pro, eh? Pro mustache boy. Is the new architecture, eh? Okay, I cannot look at this. It's too long. But I will maybe watch it off stream. So Apple M1 architecture. So is the new. It's pretty fun to hear that they are making a new ARM architecture, because they had it. They had the PowerPC. What, like, we were compiling on PowerPC, by the way. On PlaneShift was running on the on the Apple proprietary hardware. And now we're going back in time, back and forward in time. The M1 is the Apple first custom, no, it's not the first custom, but anyway, silicon system with chip to use Mac computer lineup. Since 2006 on managed Intel chips. Yes, exactly. In 2004, we were there and we were compiling on non-Intel chips on Mac. And they utilize blah blah blah. The M1 is different. It used the ARM architecture. I cannot imagine the mess to compile on this architecture. But we will see. No, but if it's coming out tomorrow, I mean, there is no way I'm going to compile on that thing. And the Mac in general, Max Verstappen going to design his own custom chip for a computer. Spend years designing. What benefits? The Apple's make exactly the company wants to do. Yeah, militarization. Biggest tangible benefit is the power consumption. Which I don't really care because, I mean, the power consumption of a PC is attached to your... I mean, for a mobile, yes, but for a PC... half power. This increase my... and then the GPU, 8-core integrated chip, 2.6 teraflop. I don't know, it seems nice, but you need to see... I mean, it seems a bit stupid to buy a Mac Mini today if tomorrow, you know, there is a new one coming out with a completely new architecture, so... buy Mac Mini. Meanwhile, it did it or not? Yeah, this guy is still on 4.24.3 release. Oh my god. So yes, we need to update Unreal Engine on the Mac Mini. Absolutely. So at the moment, if you want to buy an Apple Mac Mini with 256 gigabytes, which is really, really, really little. How much we have on this guy? I think we have the same. We have yeah, it's about 250, 265. So 250 giga we have on this one. We still have space though. What? Capacity 5%. Wait, I'm confused now. Capacity 5%. $208 giga. We are using only... on this disk we are using only 1 giga. No, it's impossible. There is something fucked up in this list. Why is giving me wrong values? I don't know. There's something weird here. How can it be only 1 giga? It's impossible. With Unreal Engine we are using, I don't know, 70, 80 giga for sure. But anyway, I don't know, I will think about it. So let's start to update the thing here, because anyway it will take like 1 day to update it. So what is my instruction to update to new Unreal Engine release? Git fetch. This one will take forever, I tell you. Username for GitHub. Good question. Username for GitHub. Username for GitHub. Talad PS. Password for GitHub. Sims is okay. Okay, it will take like one day. No, I don't know. It will take a bit, but at least we started that. So, yeah, so the first thing we need to be sure is to update, you know, so we need to so update Unreal Engine to the defined release. Defined release, I mean, depends on where we are in time, right? We need to do the same for Linux. We need to do the same for Mac. For sure. And we need to do the same. I think basically will be the same for all the plans. I don't know if I want to do one single, because I think it will be identical. Well, not identical. The Mac will be a bit different for the, I don't know, maybe we can leave it separate, but so like for Mac we need to edit this one. For Linux we need to edit this one. So for Mac we are doing it, okay. So I will have to, I don't even remember with Mac if I was compiling. No, I think I was compiling it with Xcode. I think I was compiling with Xcode, otherwise it was not working. Yeah, I think I can only, I have to then go on the Mac to do the job, because otherwise it's not compiling. While on Linux I can do it separately. Why Plansheet for Raspberry 4? Well, Hula, you know, but you know that Unreal Engine can also work on mobile, so in theory we could compile for mobile. I never tried with Unreal Engine, but I built some applications on mobile, but I never did it with Unreal Engine, so I don't know. But in theory we could. If your mobile is powerful enough, you know, and he has enough disk space, in theory we could. So here we are on Linux. We need to do the same. We need to do the same. So I will start to update all the Unreal Engine so that we are yes, this one is also the old release, because all of them didn't change, you know, in a long time. Since July, I didn't touch these two machines. I basically didn't touch since July, when we did the previous release. Okay. At least they are downloading stuff. They are downloading and updating both of them. So after I update it, we need to patch it, because we actually have, unfortunately, one patch to do on the engine, because we need it for the XML parser, which is this one, which is not much. It's only 2 files, but we need to by the way, this one I never changed. I guess that this file didn't change in Unreal, right? Yes, it didn't. So I think it's fine. So in the instruction we need to put to patch for all platforms. No, it's not for all platforms. We will have to patch, and for Windows is already done, patch Unreal Engine sources So let's do it in steps, because otherwise I think I'm making a bit of a mess. So get new Unreal Engine to the Unreal Engine version using agreed release tag. Okay. So whatever is the agreed release tag that we decided. In our case at the moment is 425.2. Then after that, I need to patch the Unreal Engine sources, taking this directory, right? Taking PS Unreal sources, and then I have to, which is done on Windows already, recompile Unreal Engine. Okay. So I need to be sure that I do these steps, otherwise our plane shift then will not compile. So I will have to do it on Linux, and I will have to do it on Mac. Yeah. Then after that, you can see who wins, but I'm pretty sure the Linux will win compared to the Mac Mini, but I don't know. They are pretty much the same though. And the Mac Mini started first. Okay, anyway, we can let them work. Okay, then we will continue this list. Okay, then the next steps will be to recompile the plane shift version. So will be update PS Unreal files from SVN. And this will be identical, you know, for all the versions. Then we will have to, I don't know if there are other steps here, but I don't think so. I think we can just go for the build shipping client. I don't remember if I was building a Unreal Engine from Xcode on Mac, or at the end I could do it from command line. I really don't remember, but I will put it here. I will put it here in the instruction. I will put it here the command that I'm using, so that we remember for the next time, right? Yeah. So then we basically launch the shipping client. So we launch this. We launch this on Linux. And we launch this on Mac. And this on the Mac Mini will take forever, but I think it takes about 13 hours. 14 hours to do the compilation. So I would just leave it overnight, you know, and then then the fun part will start, and the fun part will be to merge this for the updater, right? So I will have to move the resulting package built as shipping on Windows, which is here. I will have to move it on the Linux machine, because the Linux machine is my integrator. Is the machine that is integrating all the pieces. Sorry, I was just got a message and I got distracted. So I know Tua was asking if we have a deadline for the commit all the pieces, but no, I think that we want to release in the next few days. I don't know, maybe the maximum is during the weekend, but I think we can do it maybe even a bit before. I don't know, depends how it goes. I have no idea, but let's say a few days. We can release when we want, but let's say when we, as you can see, there is a lot of stuff to do. So, okay, I think that then when all of this is done, right, each platform is basically sending the files to the Linux machine, right? We are still receiving files, okay. Still receiving files, boys. I mean, we did a git fetch and we got 2.2 gigabyte of stuff. Oh my god. Okay. Just for the git fetch. Interesting. And we got 1.1 giga here. So why only 1.1 on the Linux and 2.2 on the Mac? No idea. Maybe because the Linux was already farther in versions? No, it was exactly the same. No idea. No idea why these two numbers... All the numbers are different, by the way. Why all the numbers are different? So like here counting object there is a 92,000 and here counting object is 67,000. It's the same Unreal Engine repo. Maybe on Linux I launched this command more recently. Yeah, potentially yes. It will take forever. It will take forever. The Linux is on 425 too? No, I don't think so. Ah, yes, it is. So I already updated it? When I updated it? Okay. I think that maybe I did this already then. And I already updated the Linux, or anyway, at least I got the Unreal Engine files. Then I don't know if I recompiled it, but yes, you are right, it's 425 too. And this one is 424.3. I mean, they're working on it. Yes, but basically after this, we will have to merge. We will have to merge everything. So every platform should move to the Linux machine. Now I will type here the right path. I just need. I can open a new, but okay, I will open a new. Doom, 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 doom. That is what? The Linux? Okay. So where do we store the updater stuff? So the updater stuff is under updater. And here there is all the things. So there is right. So the idea was copy to new. Copy to new, make, so new should be empty in theory, right? So if I go in PS Unreal New and I go under Windows, no, it's not empty. 15th of July. There is a problem though. Because in theory the role should move. I think I didn't do the role. I think I didn't do the role. Because role is basically rolling the directories back. So PS Unreal old will be old is empty. Holy fuck. Why old is empty? So it means that the role moved the old to backup. Ah no, wait. There is current in between. There is current in between. There is current. Okay, so yeah, so current is so current is 12th of July and new is 18th of July. So no, sorry, and new is 15th of July. So yes, the new is the 075 at the moment, but we didn't roll. The problem is that we didn't roll. Maybe I didn't want to do it because I didn't, I was not fully sure of that, but we definitely need to. At least now, otherwise it will never work. So before the move, let me do something. Let me put this. Let me say that these instructions are the instruction to compile everything on each platform, right? Then we need to, so for each platform we need to test it at least once, okay? So we are not going to release something that is not working. So we need to ship the package to some test users and ask them to test it, okay? So we need to, at least you need to start, and I can test it myself, but like on Mac I cannot really open it because So we will ship the Windows package to someone. We will ship the Linux package to someone. And maybe some developers, maybe someone inside the PlaneShift team, right? And we will ship the Mac package. Now, when this works, and so we know that we want actually to release that version, then we do the updater. So this is like create new. This is create new update, okay? And so the create new update, I will have for different platforms to do few things, not many. But I think this is a good list. At least we will keep things organized. For Windows, oh fuck! I lost the copy paste. GG. For Windows, no. For all platforms, I will have to ensure that our directories are actually clean. So I need to ensure that I need to ensure that on PlaneShift Updater current. So check if blah 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 actually contains the latest current release for all 3 platforms, okay? And then we need to do the same for old. So PS Unreal old should contain the previous release for all the 3 platforms, and new should be empty. And new should be empty for all 3 platforms. So now we have a problem on this one because it's not empty, but we need to move the release. We need to do the role. So here we can say use make role.py to fix the situation in case, or just copy them manually. I can also copy them manually. But make role.py is basically a Python script which is doing the job for us. I also have to remember how the hell I launched the. By the way, we are still resolving things. I know. Linux, no, the Mac Mini finished first. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. I know, we lost the connection. Fuck. I always have to use screen. It's not a good idea. Yeah, I always have to use screen for everything. Otherwise we are in trouble. Because now we don't know if no. Because now we don't know if it finished or not. Okay, on the Mac Mini it finished. What do you mean aborted because of window change size? What the fuck? Aborted? It's not aborted, you did it. I don't know, it said aborted, but actually it was not aborted. Okay, so yeah, this was actually interrupted, I think, on Linux. So Update Arial files from SVN. Okay, so basically, yeah. Okay, fine. I think the biggest job we need to do is to update the two machines to the latest Unreal and to recompile everything. That's the most annoying. But I will not go for the plane shift one because I can still do some changes in the next few days. But at least I want to reach the point where all the machines have the right Unreal Engine version, right? So now, here on the Mac Mini, which incredibly enough is finished, we are gonna do git reset hard in case we have any changes that we don't want. Another git process seems to be running on this repository. No, you didn't finish. What? Ah, fuck. There is no git running. Why is saying that there is a lock? There is no, I mean, the previous operation terminated properly. Incredibly enough, it terminated properly. It said completed. We got a 426 branch and all the new pa 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 pa. Okay, so what we're gonna do, I don't know, I didn't like it. Didn't like me at all. Why? I mean, he's saying that there is already another git process, or there is a log file. Maybe a log file remained there for some stupid stuff. I don't know. Uh, 21 of May. Holy shit. The last time was the 21 of May, so I think we can delete this. What do you think? I think we can delete it. Yeah, it will take a bit. It will take a bit. Meanwhile, the Linux guy is still going, huh? So the Mac Mini won. The Mac Mini won, incredibly enough. I'm saying that I want to buy a new one, but he won. He won in speed, that's insane. Okay, so yeah, I want to bring them to the point where they are all in the same version. So I think we will arrive up to here, up to the recompile. And then I think we will be done for now, and we will continue. So what we can do meanwhile, so here we will have move this directory. No. Because the launcher, we are not gonna change it, right? So this one, we will move it to Windows, right? And the same will be for the Linux, and the same will be from the Mac, just different directories. But so we're gonna move this. Now I have to remember if we move it with directories, without directories. I don't know. We will check that. Okay. So we're gonna move these files and then here it starts the fun, because here we will have to run. We will have to run. So this will be again for all platforms. We will have to run copy to new. Yes, so we will have to run make patch. I think I was using, I had an issue. I remember I had an issue with the Python version. It was not working as expected. Okay, git reset hard we did. Then what we need to do? Git checkout 425.2 release force. Go. I'm using all these force, hard, and whatever just to be sure that we are not leaving anything behind, you know? I think we will do this anyway. We will do this to delete all the intermediate file. I think it's a good idea anyway. Because I don't want to have a compilation which is half done, you know? So I think we will do that. Maybe I will... yeah, I think just to be sure that I remember, I will put it also in the instructions, because I think it's a better idea anyway. When we are building a shipping client, I think we should delete... we should just do a clean recompile. And on Windows, I'm already good because I'm testing everything, right? So on Windows, I feel more confident because I have all of this, but on the Mac and the Linux, mainly considering that they have an old version of Unreal Engine, I think is absolutely needed. So we start from a clean situation, because there is nothing more frustrating than having to launch the recompile 20 times. Okay, so this is where the Mac Mini will shine in the I/O on his disk. You see the speed is 123, 124, 100. No, now it went fast. As soon as I said that, it started to go faster. But you have to do like 3,600 or whatever. So it will take quite a bit. Okay, so I think we are proceeding well there, and we are proceeding well also with the instructions, which is nice. So we have a checklist that we can use with all the pieces that we need to do, and we will follow it. Now, maybe we can do something. We can start to test a bit, because I think there are still a lot of open issues in the client, and I want to test if the current client is stable enough, you know, and if he has all the functions that we need, because we will have to... Yeah, so I think that my procedure in reality here you know, before the shipping client, you know, we want to be sure that we are doing one test of full production migration of the database, right? So so we will say extract latest yeah, because then we also have to update, because these are only the clients. Then there is all the server side. These are only the clients. Then there is the server side to have the. So I think I need to then. Where do I put it? I put it here, or I put it. I think the test we can do it on Windows, while the server side will have to be done only on Linux. And I will have to do it before this. Yes, so basically when we are testing, when I said ship the Mac package to test some user, this unfortunately it cannot be done if I didn't update the server. So so I think we need here the server update, which is on Linux. So basically the good part is that we already have this done. What we need more, we need to do yeah, I have to do it before anyway. There is no way. I cannot send the packages to anyone. I cannot send the packages to anyone if I don't have the server up and running with the new version. So so this is internal user tests. So just to ensure that the release is usable, you know. So here what we will need to do, we will need to, assuming there is on Linux, we already did all these steps, and so basically we have the server fully recompiled and the PS Unreal fully recompiled. I need to copy. I was starting to write it somewhere. Did I start to write it or not? No, I didn't. So we have to move the production database. Okay. So we need to export the production database, the old game, so PS Legacy. And we can do it now because I think I want to do a test now for this. Export the production database PS Legacy to no, wait. We say we do it on the Windows machine. Yeah, so here we will just copy it. So I think I can. I don't know if I want to do it twice or I just want to do it on the Windows machine, and then I copy the database here. Yes, I think it's simpler. I think I will import the dump. I will import the dump here, and on the Windows machine we will do this. So we will export the production database in PS like this. We can do now. I think I'm doing too many things at the same time, but anyway. Did the Mac Mini finish? Mac Mini is still running, 61%. Okay. He will do it. He will do it. So now what we need to do. Okay, let me connect to production and the real production. The real production. And take a db dump. Actually, I already have it because I DB dump every week. I don't know if you want to take an let me check which DB dump we have at the moment, because maybe it's recent enough. So I have to go to game server. Okay. So the DB dump that we have, sorry, I'm on the other screen, 1 second. The DB dump that we have from production, the last one is of the 12. It's 4 days ago. I think it's okay. So we copy. So basically, I think we don't need to export. I think we just copy the DB dump from production PS Legacy. And it is under on plane shift backup. And for example, is this guy, DB dump 12. And so I copy this and I put it, where do I put it? If I can have one directory where I put that, will be nice. I think under PS backup. Yes, let's put it here. I think it's a decent place. PS backup. So we copy that. So PS backup. Okay, I'm copying the dump now. It will take a bit. It will take 10 minutes. No, I don't know, depending on the speed, but it will take a bit, unfortunately. It will take 10 minutes. It will take 10 minutes. It's not too big. It's 200. It's 200 mega. Zipped. So we basically copy the DB dump. Then when we have the DB dump on my machine, what we need to do is to import it under production 2. Okay, which is this one. I don't know why it's called production 2, because I think I did multiple copies, but we import it under plane shift press. So we basically import the DB dump. We import it into this instance and then we test. Okay. Now, I already have this instance, so we can test right now, because, I mean, it's an older DB dump, but I think that is something that we need to do. So, if you want to test now, I mean, just to follow the logical okay, finished already. Wow. That was quick. It was not 10 minutes. So, we got our DB dump, which is here, right? Which we will extract. I mean, I will have to redo this anyway the day I do the or not. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe this can be the final one already. Yeah, I think this can be the final one already. Will be like 1 week old, but I mean, it's Unreal Engine version is still a test, you know, so it's still an alpha version, so we don't care too much. I think we even if we have data that is 1 week old, is okay. So we take this DB dump, we import it in our production 2. So we need to destroy production 2, right? We need to destroy this. Do I need it? I don't think I need it. I think I can completely destroy it. So I think we can delete database. Delete database. Fuck. Planeship production 2, and then I will create database Planeship production 2 with do I have the create database here somewhere, please? Yes. Then I will do this. Then we will source our dump, right? Which is this guy. Fuck, I think this one is a tar file. Do you think that this guy still is? Yeah, the file is too big. Okay. Now I was just checking if this one was containing a tar file or this one was containing the actual. I think it is the actual SQL. I think that is the actual SQL file. It's 1.6 giga. Yeah, I think it's correct. It's 1.6. So if you want to know how big is our production database dump, is 1.6 giga. So I will just clean up my thing. So the database. So I will. Do I have? No, I don't have a window. So let me go this. I should have my SQL command line. I think I do. So we MySQL we MySQL root here in my machine, and we destroy the database, which is always nice. Just to be sure I'm on the right machine. Yeah. What? Isn't delete database? Is it remove database? No, it's delete. No, I'm just preparing more than I'm just preparing. It will be a long time. I mean, it will still be a few days before, but I'm just preparing. So all this is preparation for, and unfortunately the release takes time, and so it's just preparing. So it will be a few days out. But I'm testing the import on my machine of the latest production database. Is not delete database? What the fuck? What? Okay. My memory is failing me. What the fuck? Drop. Okay. Drop. Boom. We had a database. Now we don't have it anymore. Okay, so we do drop database, then we do create database, then we do grant all privileges to PlaneShift star to PlaneShift local identified by PlaneShift, because there is just a dummy database, so we use no password. And then on this guy we will do is there an L here? No, there is not. Exit from here. Then I just need to go where I have the backup, which is here. And I didn't go there. Yes, I did. And then we will use PlaneShift prod 2, and then we will source the monster, right? This guy. We will source this guy, and boom. So basically now we are copying the legacy production database to my machine. It will take a bit to import, I guess, because it's 1 giga.6, but will not be too long. Will not be too long. So when we have done this, then we will have to run okay. Then we will have to maybe we can do this so it's more clear. And then we do what? Then we need to convert it to Unreal Engine, okay? Because our database in Unreal Engine is not the same as the one in PS Legacy, because the database has changed. There are a number of differences. But the good news is that I have a script which is exactly doing that. The script is called update schema, and he's doing a lot of work. Now, there is one thing that I want to check, because in this update schema, I think there is something that I'm missing, which is that some time ago, yeah, for sure is missing from here. For sure is missing from here. Update coordinates. Maybe it's inside of this. I don't think so. No. I think I need to create a new one, because I asked the Tua to help me to do the update of the monsters in the sewers, but actually I never put it into my, okay, here it is, sewers NPC those XLX. It should open with OpenOffice, yes. Okay. So these are the updates of all the monsters in because the coordinates between PS Unreal and PS Legacy are slightly different. Mainly in the sewer, because we had to do an adaptation. And so there is the position old and position new. Okay. So on this one, that's the ID. Okay, perfect. This is very, very nice. So I think I have all I need. Assuming that the position new is already the Unreal. Yes, it is. It is. So I just concatenate. What do you mean document is opening read-only mode? Come on. Come on, man. Come on, man. What's this? What's this? Okay, so now, but don't lose faith. You will see something running at the end of today. Don't lose faith. Don't lose faith. We are close. We are close to open up the client again. We are close. So I will put it under PS Unreal scripts. Let's put it here. Sewer NPC ODS. Okay, fine. So now it's no more read-only, I hope, huh? Okay, cool. It's no more read-only. And so... let me just do something quick. I'm not 100% sure that the randomization of the MP3 is really fully randomizing, but maybe yes. Because sometimes there are some songs like this one, which you hear very often. Okay. So what do we need to do? We need to... the update will be very easy. Can I type? Thank you. So it will be a concatenate. A concatenate of update characters. Set location X equal to... location X equal to this, and location Y equal to this, and location Z equal to this, where ID, I hope is ID on characters, I hope is ID, where ID equal to this, right? And wow, why you didn't like it? Because you want the you want the semicolon. Correct. Okay. So this is basically updating all the position of the NPC that we have in the sewers. Oh my god, we have 168 only in the sewers. GG Unreal Engine memory. We will see how it goes. Okay, so now we take this and we put it, apart from saving it, which is always a good idea, but we take this and we put it in a new SQL, which will now be made a new part of our database update. So this one will be called update schema sewers, and will be a SQL, and yeah, Y uppercase, I don't know, and this one will contain all of that, right? Assuming that I did it right, but it seems I did. Okay, should be running fine. So now if our import is finished, you see our import is finished, so now we have the PlaneShift legacy database into my machine, right? Production, and we can see it's the production if we do like a select count from characters, just to be sure. Is 266,000 players, so I think it's about fine. So it's the production one, and now we need to update this guy, right? So we need to launch update schema, on it. But I need to attach this update schema sewers to the main script, because I want the main script, you know, to be fully... This one, by the way, we added to the subversion, so that is under source control, and this one we add at the end. I think I have, yeah, you see I have all the sources here, source. We can do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it, boys. We can do it, I think after everything. Let me just check if I have a sewers. Yeah, because I disabled the sewers monsters for now. I think I can remove this one and remove this one. So now we are loading the... How many characters we have in these sections? Let me check. Yeah, only 7. Okay, these 7 I guess we will not have anymore. So it's okay. So we'll disable them, and I think we can do the job. I think we will do the job. I think here. So we will source our new file as part of the update. Okay, so now what we need to do is fairly simple. So we just go here, right, in our scripts. We enter again as root. We use Planeshift Production 2. And now we just launch upgrade schema, update schema. Okay, so we just source this, which is doing 3 million operations, and we just assume that it works. Okay, it's doing millions of stuff. It's basically adding tables, removing tables, adding abilities, updating whatever. Fuck. No. Okay. Sorry. This was also re-importing the dump. So I was already doing this. Holy shit. Okay. Okay. So we messed up a bit, but... So I don't need this, because this, I have it already in the... So basically I can just source upgrade schema. All of this is useless. So I need to, oh, fuck. So I need to update this file, because it was already part of the procedure. So update schema by changing the name of the dump to load, and then source update schema. Okay. Because he was already in that script. Okay, but I mean, it's good that he's in that script. I like it. So it's less manual steps for us, right? You see, he's dropping the database, he's creating database, he's doing this, he's using this, and then he's sourcing the dump. Now, he's assuming that the dump is in the same directory, which I guess is a good idea. So we can say then in our instructions, we can say copy the dump production server to okay, rename it to PS Legacy. Okay. So we will take that dump, which we put in under backup, but at this point we don't care to have it here. Right? Is this 1.6 giga? And we put it under scripts, and we rename it to PS Legacy, so I remember it's a PS Legacy otherwise. Okay, and then we take this name and we put it in our update schema. This one I can close it. Where the hell is my update schema? I see. Let me move it at the end. So we'll source this one, okay? We will source this one. Okay. So basically I have nothing to do than doing source update schema. And everything else will be done for me. Right? It is very nice. So we will have then the database updated. Now, I don't know, I'm not 100% sure that it will work, but it's exactly what we need to test. I mean, I tested it already many times, but the last time was a few months ago, and I think that few things may have changed. And I may have, you know, for example, here you have the random events that we created, the change on the guild houses, I don't know, all of this. So we need to be sure that we are actually fixing this thing. Okay, while this is running, which will take a bit, it's like cooking, you know, when you are cooking, you say, oh, while this pot is is cooking the sauce, then we do something else, and it's the same. While this thing is cooking the sequel, we can go back to our Mac Mini. The Mac Mini is still alive, and it completed the checkout. Okay, that's nice. So after the checkout, what do we do? After the checkout, we delete all intermediate, yes, but I think we have it in our instructions as well. So if I go back here on our Mac, we didn't change this. So I need to do it. Wait. So this one is what? You see that now that we have it copy pasted, it's so easy, because when I have to execute, I execute like a robot, and it's much easier than thinking, and it's much faster, just because now I know exactly where the things are. But I see that on the Mac Mini, on the Mac install, actually we don't use a specific directory, which I think is a very bad idea. Why we don't do this? We don't have, so we are in the Mac, we are basically putting everything under the same directory. Probably because we don't have enough space. Yes, there could be one option. We don't have enough space. I don't know. Because this thing is creating, you see on Mac, is not having the specific version, but it's just creating. But I think that for me it can be useful to have the old one, huh? Because you see now here there is the old one. There is the old Mac client. Or I copy it into another directory. Or I just destroy it. I mean, do I want to keep... The question is, do we want to keep the old Mac release? Considering that anyway we have a copy... on the update. I don't think we care. I don't think we care. So we just clean the previous now, by the way, why we do it here? The previous we have it in the updater anyway, so I think it's... But why we need to do it now? I think we should do it after Unreal Engine, right? We should do it... We should do it here. Yes. I mean, I don't know why I placed it before Unreal Engine. I have no idea. I did a mess. I copied this one in under Linux. Fuck. Fuck. Wait. I don't know why I did it on the Linux one and not here. Anyway. So, we should do it here. And these ones we should do it here. And this one we should do it here. Okay. Okay, did we do this, by the way? The build shipping client, because this one we will need it, huh? We will need it correct. Build shipping client. No, we didn't do it. Okay. So this will be 076, right? And we did it. And And so we did it. Then, sorry, going back to Mac 1 second. So get the new Unreal Engine version using a grid Mac. So this we did. Right. Then patch Unreal Engine sources with PS Unreal sources EU. Yes, if we can just copy here the command so I don't get crazy all the time to understand how to do it, will be easier. So basically I need to copy the files that I have. So it will be like a CP PS Unreal, no, CP users Luke PS Unreal EU sources, and then I don't know, engine source runtime XML parser private. So all this thing. I think we can go here and copy everything, or copy just engine star, I mean EU source star under, yeah, I think it's probably easier. So it would be this under Unreal Engine, Unreal Engine. I think it would be just like this, right? And I think the files will be patched. CP minus R. Okay, so I think it should be this. Now we will verify if it's correct, but I think it is. So to verify if it's correct, we need to check if these files have been updated. This is another song that basically we get every evening. So I don't know, randomization sometimes is weird. It seems he didn't do it. No? Why didn't do it? So CP minus R is not taking the files that are inside the... I should remove the star at the end. I mean, I want everything that is inside of this to go inside of this. Is it possible, please? Why not? It should overwrite XML file CPP, and so the date should be newer than 2318. Linux guys? I mean, why is not doing it? CP minus R. Thank you. This is what I'm doing. Why is not copying the files? CP minus R. So if I do, wait. If I do ls of, maybe it's empty? It cannot be empty. There is this. I don't get it. Let me just check the dates of this one. What? There is only public? What do you mean? There is only public? Mistake in the instructions. Mistakes in the instructions, because actually I can patch this only if I got my new... Yeah. I need to get first, because there is a difference. So I need to get to do the patch, I need to get the PlaneShift new files. Otherwise I cannot patch it. Because they are in the PlaneShift repository, not in the Unreal repository. So, okay, fine. So we need also to get the... so we need to do what? We need to go under... yeah, otherwise we cannot patch. We need to go under PS Unreal. And it is an SVN. So it's just the SVN update. Assuming that I didn't do any changes, but I would say no. Should it, so, wait. Okay. Password for what? Fuck this password. 1 second. This password. Okay, so we are updating now on the Mac Mini also the sources of PlaneShift, which is nice. So it's something anyway we'll have probably to redo, but not at the level of the Unreal Engine, so those files will be okay. Okay, meanwhile our patch finished. I didn't hear any beeps or bops or bloops, and so the database should be now patched to be compatible with Unreal Engine. Okay, so assuming the database is updated, we can try to launch the server with that database and see if it explodes or what. So to do that I need to change my config, this one. and it will have to point to PlaneShift Prod 2, right? And I just need to do one change. Pam pam pam. Also, this song we get every evening, huh? I just need to do one change. 1 second. Because I want to enter as guest. Really? Okay. So, now what, boys? Now what? Yes, I want to change my to PlaneShift Prod 2. So now we can launch the server with the production database upgraded to PS Unreal, which will be a lot of fun. Which will be a lot of fun. Because I'm expecting some errors, but I mean, I did it already, yeah? I did this thing plenty of times, but also a lot of code change, and now we are enabling more NPC, and I don't know. We will see what happens. This was Larry 3. Okay, so now what we need to check is fuck, we don't have all the maps. Hey, we need no, we need all the maps. We need all if we want to do the real test, we need all the maps. The problem of all the maps, boys. Problem of all the maps is that this will take forever, but let's see. So we are on Windows now, so we did all of that. We did this, we did this, we did this, we did this. And now we need to update SVN, be sure you have all the maps. Because this one, we need to test with all the maps. There is no way. So we need to simulate the real server with everything, which is a total pain. Let me just see what I have to commit. I have all these old files. Yeah, maybe we should do this. Yeah, okay. Now that things are working, let's do one job. Okay, the job is to delete all the files that we don't need anymore from the editor, because now we need to clean it up. We need to clean it up for the release. I have a lot of stuff that is there and is not needed anymore. We have a bunch of stuff, really. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Who's there? Hello, Just Echo. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I'm not reading the chats in some time. Hello, Light Age. So we are working on the alpha release. So we are cleaning up things and ensuring that stuff is actually working for the new alpha. And in particular, I need to be sure that everything is as expected. And I want to clean up some files because here we have an insane amount of tests that I did in the last 2 weeks related to the advanced locomotion system and the skeletons, and now everything is working, so I should really delete the stuff that I don't need anymore. In particular, there are these 2 folders, actions 1 and actions, which are related to the old skeleton. And even if we still have the swimming animation, dun, dun, dun. We have the old animations. So the swim we didn't port yet. It's probably the last one missing, together with the ride. Yeah. I don't have it in the new. No, I have the swimming. Wait. I have it. But the question is it working? It should be working. It's using a new skeleton already. So it should be fine. But you see that they are offset because they are the old ones, unfortunately. Crap. So we still need to do that work on this 3, if we want to do it right. But I would say let's clean up the mess before doing that, because anyway we will see. Just let me check if these ones are connected to anything. You see, these ones are not connected to anything, so I think we can just delete them. We can just delete them. These are the ones that were in the first iteration of the tests. Then we have action 1, which was the second iteration of the test. These ones are connected to the ALS and MVP. Will the Albernaut or the Rogue be in the alpha? I don't know. Are they in SVN? I can put them in. Have those been checked in by someone or not? I see it. I don't know if this is the new one already. I think it's the new one already. Yeah, I think these have been checked in by Zwei. So I would say yes. I didn't test it, but we can check it. We need to create the Rogue. The Rogue, I don't see the animations though. Did you animate also the Rogue? Because the Rogue I just see I just see the base mesh. And I don't see the other stuff. Maybe he didn't check it in. I can ask him on Discord if he's available. Yeah, we need to create a blueprint for the hull burnout. Yes, because at the moment we don't have any blueprint, so we need to copy. We need to copy. No, it's not here. In fact, I don't know. We can copy whatever, the trapper, or I mean any character. Any character I think is good enough. I mean they're all similar, so I think we can copy the trapper and we can copy this guy. Yeah, we need to create the montage, but it's not too long. I mean, it's fairly quick. We just need to be sure to derive it from PS character. I think we can just duplicate this. I think it's the quickest way. I think we can just copy this and we can just switch. We can just switch the skeletal mesh. I don't know why this the scale is fucked up. The scale and the position are not correct, huh? Did you check the scale? Because this scale is for sure wrong. 100% wrong. Super small. The scale is not correct. I don't know if you... I would like to have the original model, you know, with the right scale, because it should be exactly the same scale. At the moment it's super small scale. If I compare it to the yeah, this guy is rotated for another issue, but don't worry. So if I compare him with this monster, is like 10 times smaller than what it should be. So I need to fix it. Maybe in the import, maybe just in the import was imported with the wrong scale, but it's okay. Maybe should not do it now, but it could be good to do it. Okay, so let's finish the cleanup 1 second. So we need to clean up. So under characters, PS template. I was saying, so action, the folder can be deleted. And action 1 is actually connected to the ALS v4 blueprint. Yes. ALS and in BPv4, which I think is this one. No, it's not this one. Is our main one? Yeah, we're not using this anymore. Eh? This one is not used. Holy shit. Character BP is using this. No. No. I mean, he should not use it. He's still using ALS v4 somewhere. I don't think so. But I'm getting a dependency, so it means that there is still a connection somewhere. Ah, is it in the animation blueprint? But this one, I think we can remove. Because anyway, is overridden by the children. So we don't need the animation blueprint to be mentioned in this place. So I think we can skip it. Okay, so now this one should not be referenced by anyone anymore. Yes, there is only a redirector. I mean, if we can remove the redirector, would be nice. Let me fix all these redirectors because the redirectors are annoying as hell. Okay. The old characters are still using this. I mean, it should not, but fine. Whatever it needs to do to remove these redirectors is fine with me. In theory, they should disappear. Okay. So now is used by the unfinished models. So is used by the but I think we can delete this one. Why we need to have these ones? Why we need to have these ones that are anyway not implemented? Okay, anyway, we can keep them, but they need no, I need to change the skeleton. I need to no, this one you can delete. Let's delete these ones. Let's delete this one. Anyway, these characters are not implemented. So these were just placeholders that I think Zwei created just for consistency, which was good. Okay, these are the best errors in the editor that you can get. Fine. The editor GG'd out. The editor exploded, my friends. By the way, guys, if you're new to the stream, feel free to ask questions, interact, say hello in the chat, make yourself known. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Okay, can I delete this guy? Please. I want to delete this 5, so I will be able to delete the main ALS v4 old animation blueprint. And so we will be able then to delete as a cascade basically everything else that is old. And we will leave only the new one in place. The volume of the music is a bit too high. Or not. Okay, so we deleted this 5. Now I want to be able to delete this guy. Oh, finally. This one we can finally kill. There is a long-standing... Now I should be able to delete also all of this in theory. I don't know if I can already, but no, because it's mentioned in 1 million places. But I need to delete. I cannot stay with this stuff. This one is referenced by... This one is referenced by this, I guess, right? And this one... This one I can delete. So in theory I should be able to delete everything that is in this directory. If we are lucky. Let's see. Yes. Okay, that's good. So we are completely deleting this directory, which is all old stuff before the new skeleton, so that we need to clean up, otherwise... Yeah, this thing will take a bit, because you have to update like 100 files in SVN. Okay, while he's doing that, let's see if our Mac Mini did it. Yes, our Mac Mini did it, so we have updated the SVN. And so now, in theory, we should have the files to do the CP the proper way, right? But I want to do it... I want to do it the simple way, so... like this. And now I want to see if that file has been actually changed. Yes. It has been changed now. The file is 009. I don't know why, but why is half an hour ago? But anyway, now it's been overridden, so I think it's okay. And by the way, if we open it, pa-pam, pa-pam, pa-pam. This one should have... no, it's not that easy to find. But anyway, I think it's correct, okay? I assume it's correct. So the CP is good, and so we can put it in our instructions. So this one was actually good. So we did this. We did this. And now we need to delete everything in intermediate. So it will be, I guess, I think it will be oops, Unreal Engine intermediate. No, Unreal Engine engine intermediate. Yes, Unreal Engine engine intermediate. So we will destroy this directory. And then we will have to regenerate the project files, because I think that something is kept in this directory. Hello, Holographic Square. I'm very good, thank you. How are you? How are you? So now that we destroy that one, we will have to... So the setup I don't think is needed, right? I don't think I need to set up again, but I think I need to... I think I need to... I think I need to generate project files. Because under intermediate, I think there is some stuff that it needs to keep. So we will do generate project files, and we will I mean, I'm trying to keep everything in this file, so the next time I will just copy paste and I will not think to a single line. You know, that's my strategy usually when I'm doing this type of work. So it's just to okay, it will take some time because again we are on the Mac Mini, so not expecting great performances. Okay, he deleted all the files, great, so we can kill. Now I think that this one we can kill. Yes. Okay, this was a very good cleanup. Very good cleanup. And was absolutely needed. So action 1 can go. ALS v4 can go. Now here we still have a bunch of stuff that are old animations. I don't know if you want to keep this just as reference, but oh, by the way, here there is another copy of ALS. Oh my god. Okay, so this one also we're gonna delete. Because there is another copy. There are some characters using this. It's not really possible. Well, maybe it is. Maybe the swimming. No, the swimming, no. The swimming we can delete. So, what they are referencing to... Not this stuff. I'm going to delete everything that is not referenced. I think there is probably still one montage, maybe the land roll or something that... No idea. There is something here in the lean? No, the lean, no. What? Nah, it's impossible. I think it's I think it's impossible that some of this is used in this blueprints. Okay, deleting him one by one so we see which one is referenced, but none of them should be. I don't get it. One of these two. He thinks that this one is referenced into... I don't think so. And this one as well. And this one as well. All the turning? Why the turning is referenced there? Let me try to delete all of that. Yeah, you see all the others I can delete. It's only the crouched turning that for some reason seems to still be referenced into the new blueprint. But... I don't think so, but I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. Okay, so we regenerated the project files. Very nice. So we did this, and now we need to do what? Clean the previous user and real ship. We don't need to keep it in real version prep. We have it and updated. No, but man, we need... No, we didn't do this. We are still recompiling. Okay, so to recompile... I don't remember if I can do it command line from here or not. Or if I did it in Xcode. You know that I have no idea. I think I did it in Xcode. Let me see the... I think we have some instructions, right? Building on Mac. So I think these are the instructions that I followed. Yeah, we did it in Xcode. Okay, so I think at the moment I'm not gonna do it, but we need to do this. So I would just say check step 4 up here. Okay, so in our instructions, because there we have the instruction to recompile on Mac, but I'm not gonna do it right now. While I will be interested on Linux, where we said that actually there was already the new version. If we have the Unreal Engine for real also recompiled, because you see all this stuff is of the 4th of August, so for sure. I don't know, maybe yes, maybe there was already 425 too. Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. It's possible that this one is already the new one. Do we want to do it clean anyway? I think it would be a good idea to do it clean anyway. So I will probably launch it clean anyway. Did it finish deleting stuff? Yes, it did. I don't understand why there is some stuff that is saying that is still referenced by the old. But it's interesting to see, because if it's real, in theory, some of these animations should not work. So it's interesting to understand It's still saying that some are referenced by the new skeleton, but I don't think so. Or they are in memory, so I just need to restart the editor. But all this stuff is old, very, very old. I mean, very, very means like 2 months or so, but it's old stuff that we have retargeted under Good Skeleton. Everything under Good Skeleton is the new stuff and is the full set, you know? Hey, still saying that some of this is referenced there. Maybe there are some old references that were not migrated properly. I'm just going a bit randomly, but just to avoid checking them one by one, but probably I should. You see, it's only a handful of animations compared to the 100 and something that we, yeah, like these ones, yes, this one, yes, this one, yes. So it's the turn, the walk, no, it's like the turn. Yeah, but okay. I mean, we will, I think I will delete all the ones that are not referenced. Then I will restart the editor and we will see if he's still complaining about it. Because sometimes the editor goes a bit funny on dependencies. I think it's this set. So it's the turn, the pose, I don't know. Yes, the turn, the pose, and the transitions. But okay, let me close the editor now that we deleted all this nice stuff and launch it again. It's a bit late, boys. I need to go. Always when you have fun, eh? When you have fun, you always have to stop. But I think we did good progress. We created this huge instruction list, which will be very, very helpful to me in the future. And because I will just, for every release, I will just go through this and check, do, and yeah, it's still saying that they are referenced. I have no idea how. Probably because these ones are still using the old skeleton, but I don't think so. And also, this is a subset of all our characters, you see? So, anyway, let's try to get them one by one. So, Ilian M. So, Ilian M is saying that he's still using this stuff. Okay. You can go and check it. Ah, sorry, it was the Ilian M child blueprint of the animation blueprint, though. It was not this blueprint. It was the animation one, huh? So I have to get it under this. I want to see who is his father. So the skeleton is the good skeleton. The animation blueprint. Wait. It's pointing to the new skeleton. I mean, there is no reason why. I mean, it's maybe through this. Let me check. Maybe it's through this one. Let me see if this one has. No. There are no other references, so I don't understand how. Okay, let me check one thing. If maybe the actual blueprint is Yeah, but the actual blueprint is just going here, so I would say no. And this guy is using the good skeleton. So how how is getting this dependency? Yes, he has this dependency. You see it? All these animations, he's saying that somehow are connected to my child animation blueprint, right? But my question is, why only these ones and not all the characters, you know? And in theory also the Cran is referencing this one, but I mean, I'm sure he's not. The point is that I'm sure he is not referencing any of those. Also because the child blueprint, you know, the child blueprint, the only thing that he has is the pointer to the father, and the father is our good skeleton, and our good I think is a dependency that he invented, because I don't believe these are anywhere. So I will just delete them anyway, I guess. I mean, I'm a bit annoyed to do it because I would prefer to delete the dependency instead of just deleting the file, forcing the delete. You see it's saying use as last resort, so by memory reference 11 references, asset reference 6 references. All these child blueprints. All the child blueprints. Is there a way to refresh replace references to the selected assets? No. No. Is there a way to refresh somehow? But no, huh? I can validate the assets. I can validate assets and dependency. Okay. Succeeded. Yeah, you see it's pointing to that shit. I don't know why. How do we know? I mean, how do we know why we have this dependency inside this blueprint? How do I know why? Because everything I see here is pointing to the new scale. Wait a second. Lean pose. Yeah, but this one are also pointing to the good skeleton. All these ones are pointing to the good skeleton. This one is pointing to the good skeleton. This one is pointing to the good skeleton. Preview assets. Maybe I need to apply on this one. Maybe some of the... I don't know. I mean, it's kind of weird. Maybe there is just some not applied. I will delete them. You know what? I will just delete them. I think there is no reason why they should be referenced by these blueprints. There is no reason. I think these are all the references coming from I don't know what. Let's see if the editor crashes. As usual. It seems that he's thinking a lot, so like he didn't like it. He really didn't like it. But these are like at least two retargets ago, right? Because first I did it on ALSv4 and it was the original. Then I did it on the action, section 1. Then on New Cran. Ah, by the way, also New Cran has to be deleted. I mean, we can check in game if the character is moving okay.
No pressure, no mistakes. Stay calm.
I'm focused and calm. That's why you're fixing the Ulber scale. Good. If you can check just that it's the same overall size than the previous, that will be very nice, so that the Ulber is not changing his is not just not changing his overall size in game, you know. That would be nice. Okay, I think the editor is officially GG. So I did I tried this force delete and is not responding anymore. Should be correct now. Nice. I don't know what to do. Should I click the... Should I wait or... Delete asset being destroyed. Okay, but man, it's been 3 minutes and you have to delete like 10 files, so I guess there is something... There is something going on here. I think it's GG. I need to close it. I don't know why he has those dependencies and why he's complaining so much about it, but the new ALS BP that we are using for sure doesn't have dependency on those pieces. I'm 100% sure, so... I mean, I could recreate these child blueprints, because these child blueprints are basically empty. The only problem is that they are referenced into... By the way, why this one doesn't have the right mesh? I should have the right mesh. It just has not been. Yeah, it's not been just updated. You see, sometimes there's stuff that is just you just have to open it to get the right update. They still have the links to this shit. I don't know, I can't leave them here. I mean, it's not that 10 files are making a difference, so I can leave them there, but in theory they should not be there. Now this one we are not gonna use it anymore, so I can delete it. This one I can delete as well. So then we have all the old emotes. I think I can delete them all. Cran character is referencing this. Yes, that is possible. Because I think some of the old emotes may point to the wrong. Yeah. That's a valid point, I think. That's a valid point. And is this reference exactly this reference? Okay, this one is fine, we fixed it. So we can now delete all of that, I guess. Nice. Okay, the 10 that are crashing the editor, I will leave them in, okay? So I don't want to... But they are not part of this, for sure. Combat 1 has some stuff in it. Because it cannot be deleted by the editor, so it means that he has some stuff still in it. Ah yes, it's this one, but this one was just a test, so also this one we can delete. I did so many tests. You have no idea how many tests I did on this stuff. It's insane. Maybe I can leave the special attacks because I think they were used. It was a selection of the ones that we could use for our characters. So this stuff I think I can leave it. Right, and yeah, I mean there's not much left. These are the blender ones, which can still be used maybe. And okay, so this was already a very good cleanup. And basically I deleted all the copy. There is still one left, which is New Cran. This one also was a test of mine, and I hope that I can delete it fully. Like there are no dependency on it. There is dependency on this skeleton. Yeah, but it should be the opposite, no? What do you mean? I mean the skeleton is pointing here. I mean that skeleton, which is this one, now we are absolutely not using anymore. So what? Wait. PS Cran arms. There is another cleanup to do. Oh my god, yes. Yes. All the meshes, because I re-imported all the meshes I re-imported all the meshes, and the old meshes are still here, right? These are all the old meshes that are still here. So all these ones, which are pointing to the old skeleton. Yeah. So we need to delete all of this stuff as well. This one is a reference to the skeleton, but I don't know, man. I mean, or I cannot delete the skeleton until I delete this. It's kind of a circular reference, you know. So because this one is using this, but I need to delete them. I think you should not have a reference in this way with the skeleton. It should be the other way around, but unfortunately we need to do it with all the characters, because for all the characters we re-imported the meshes. So all these meshes need to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, it's the same set, but yeah, there is a cleanup I need to do, because otherwise we will put in a new release 3 million files that are unneeded, and also we will start to be very confused. I waited this cleanup, you know, to be sure that everything was working. These are maybe where the dependencies are coming from. That is possible. Maybe this is where the dependency are coming from, because the old meshes may be referencing a skeleton, and then the skeleton may be referencing the animation blueprint, and the animation blueprint the animation. So maybe that is where it's coming from. I don't know why we have two collections here, but why we have two collections? There is the good collection, so the other one I can delete. Yeah, the stream of today has been a cleanup, okay? Cleanup and compilation and preparation for the release. Maybe it was not the most exciting stream for you to watch, but anyway, thank you for staying here and supporting the creation of the new release. Yeah, but these are all the pieces, yes. I think I changed like 500 files when I did the pass on all the meshes, all the skeletons. So there was an insane work, boys. An insane work. I still remember it now. Yeah, I remember it now because it was like 2 days ago. Guys, if you're new to the stream, you can click on follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, and that will help me. And also, you can check our Patreon site, which is patreon.com/planeshift. We are trying to reach 30 Patreons, which would be very nice. Okay. Cleaning up. All the animations. The fact that all these pieces are not connected to anything is the proof, you know, that we can delete them. Because all the characters are connected now, or anyway, are set up in their blueprints. And so the fact that those pieces show as no connections, as no links, gives us the certainty that we can delete them. If we see here a connection to something, then we cannot. It's taking a bit of time, but it's taking a bit of time. But for the release, we do this. For the release, we do this. Okay, so we have a collection here, which I hope is pointing to the new pieces. Yes, nice. So I can delete. Do we have the robe as well? Yes, we have the robe as well and everything. So that is great. Okay, nothing is connected, so it's good. We are nearly done, eh? Only 2 characters left. And then I would say we did a great job at removing everything that was old. I get all the best jobs, yes, correct. This has been a constant of my plane shift life. I'm usually doing the jobs that no one else wants to do. We have a connection here. Why we have a connection? I think it's the robe. We are probably still pointing to the old robe. That could be, because in the Ilian I did a test for equipping the wizard robe, and I think that was done in the blueprint. Oh, but also this piece is still connected. What the fuck? There is another weird thing. In theory it should not be, but... Are we pointing to the old torso or what? I don't think we do, but... No, we're pointing to the new one. So... But I remember I did a test. Yeah, it is. I did a test for equipping stuff, you see? And this is pointing to the old one, yes. Exactly. So this one was wrong, and this one, I mean wrong, was the old pointer. So now they should be correct. Yeah. Yes, Ian, exactly, but it's okay. It's okay, my job is to ensure that we proceed. That's my responsibility number 1. That we are never stopping. Or if we are stopping, you know, that that we are fine with that. But yeah, now I can delete it. There is still the plate though, which I think it was the other test that I did, a keep plate. But where is it? I don't know. Now it disappeared magically. I don't know how, but magically disappeared. Okay, so we have that, and the last one, which is no dependencies. Okay, so we cleaned up all the old meshes. Cleaned up all the old meshes, and I just want to be sure if I can delete now. Can I delete now the new CRAN? Now, another thing we will need to do, we will need to move all these meshes one directory up, but I think it's not too important at the moment. So if I delete all of this now, can we do it or not? We still have a pointer to this skeleton. We still have a pointer to this skeleton. But, you know, if I move this skeleton, I can delete it actually. Okay, nice. Then I will delete it. Then this base skeleton and base skeleton cleaned, I think these were tested, waited to test the skeletons, and so I think I can delete them. And anyway, if we need them for any reason, I think I will, we can just restore it from SVN, so. The problem is, now these ones I cannot delete because they are connected to the animations that we have there. But now, maybe I will be able to delete this. Ah, yes. Okay, that's a big one. So we are, it's like a puzzle, you know, you're removing a piece at a time or putting in a piece at a time. And fixing the dependencies. Okay, but now it's super late, boys. I think I will go. I think we did a good job. We created the instructions for all the platforms for the alpha release. We started to clean up. We imported in the old, let's say, the production database, and we did the patch. We fixed the sewer characters. So we did a lot of stuff today, and so I'm pretty happy about that. So with that said, I think I'm gonna go, and thanks for watching. Follow if you can or if you want, and I will see you tomorrow evening, roughly at the same time, so which is 9 p.m. European time, between 9 and 9:30, I mean roughly that time. Okay, see you boys.